Get out the way, move. My bitch on your ass, Kim K. Yeah, no disrespect. The nigga be trippin', but we love, yeah. Trippin'. Swapping out cars with my bitch. I bought her the Lambo, she bought me the Wraith. Swap it, practice.
Alright, so hey guys, what's up? How you doing? So today it was gonna be a mukbang, but I can't find the online Boo Boo City ass, so I'm like pissed off because I just ate, but like I really want Boo Boo sauce, so I'm waiting for my girls to get out of orientation today so I can do that. We can eat some Boo Boo sauce. Yeah, but I'm here to catch y'all up on my life and tell y'all the story of how I found out I was pregnant. Well, long story short, I'm gonna try to trim this down as much as I can. Try not. So March 3rd or 2nd, we had regionals, and I remember I was feeling weird. Like we had I don't remember what we did, but I was at my best friend's house, and I was like, hey, like I'm like 2 days late, but like I thought it was normal because like I was getting cramps, like I was perfectly fine, like nothing was going wrong with me or my body that I knew of, because the whole month of February I was busy, things happened, blah 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 blah, and oh, I found Sour Patch in my drawer. And then it was competition like month, so we were in and out of competitions the whole week of February break. I was sleeping over my best friend's house every single weekend and the whole week of February, but Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I went home because I had work, and I had to like restock on clothes and stuff, so I was literally staying with my best friend for like that whole month basically. And I had like my left eye was really bothering me, like right here, and I was like, yo, like I feel like I'm getting a sty. And I woke up, and I don't remember if it was regionals or states. I think it was regionals. Yeah, it was regionals, because states I knew I was pregnant. So my eye was like swollen right here, so I couldn't really put like anything on my face. I couldn't put mascara, I couldn't put nothing on. And I actually inserted a video of me and my best friend taking a video, and I didn't have that much makeup on. I only had my eyebrows and like no mascara on because my eye was really irritated. And I thought I was getting like a little sty or whatever. Like I was like, whatever. I brushed it off and it like acted like it never happened. The next morning, March 4th, I woke up with the whole left side of my face swollen, and I wish I still had this picture. I don't know if I do, but I will look for it. My whole left eye was like literally like all this was down, and it was so swollen. And I was like really concerned because I was like this can't be like a regular sty. So I went to my mom. I was like, Mommy, can you like take me to the doctors? So we went to the ER, and they were like, oh, since you already have like problems with your eyesight or whatever, we're gonna do a CT scan. So I was like, all right, like I'm good, I'm chilling. And I didn't know they were like, they put an IV in me, and they put some fluid in my system to like make my organs or something more visible. I don't freaking know what it was, but they just wanted to make sure that excuse me, they just wanted to make sure that nothing was like wrong with my eye, and it wasn't like a tissue infection with my eye. So they took blood out, 2 tubes of blood, and I didn't know, but every time you take a test with radiation, they have to check if you're pregnant, which I didn't think I was pregnant. I was literally fine. I was still on birth control. I was taking my birth control every single day, and I did not miss a day. So what's it called? So the doctor like takes blood out. They didn't tell us what they were taking blood out for. They just took blood. And they didn't make me pee, so I found that fishy because usually they make you pee. And so he comes back in like 20 minutes later, and he's like, are you having any pain? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, are you cramping? I was like, no. He's like, are you sexually active? I was like, no, because I haven't seen what's his name in like a week because of competitions. and I was gonna see him that following next day because we had no school. That was a snow day. That was literally going back from February vacation. So what's it called? So I had worked that day. Well, I had work that day, and I called out because my eye. So he walks in, he's like, hey, like, do your boobs hurt? Does your stomach hurt? And he starts to examine my stomach. I'm like, I didn't come here for my stomach. I didn't come here for my boobs either. I came to check my eye. Like, what are you doing? He's like, well, you're pregnant. I was like, you're definitely lying because I'm not sexually active and I'm on birth control. So what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, yeah, no, you're pregnant, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I'm pregnant? I was like, you're definitely lying. So he was like, okay, so go pee in this cup. And then I peed in the cup, and then he did like the dip test in front of me, and it came back positive, and I was like, oh my god. And plus he did the dip test and a blood test, and the blood test obviously is accurate. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So he goes, oh, like, do you want me to tell your mom? And like earlier that day, like, my mom had found something out, and like she was already upset, and I didn't want to get her more upset, and I was going crazy. Like, I thought she was about to kick me out, like about to flip out on me. Like, my mom's Puerto Rican, like I'm Puerto Rican, like we're Hispanics. Like, that's just a proven fact. Like, you, like, your first train of thought that comes to your head is like, I'm gonna get kicked out, like I'm not gonna be living there anymore. Like, oh, like what am I supposed to do? And he would always tell me abort, and I'm like, no, like I need to figure out how to tell my mom before I can even think a step further. And so it came to the conclusion where I couldn't hold it in anymore, and I told my mom the next day that I found out. So March 5th, I told my mom. I found out March 4th I was pregnant. That's basically how I found out I was pregnant. But I'm gonna do a part 2, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be how I told my mom I was pregnant. So I'm gonna be wearing the same clothes because it's the same day and it's part 2. So I love you guys, and I'm sorry if that was a little fast. I'm not used to story time, so like I'm trying to adjust to this. But if you guys like this setup, let me know because I think I might continue doing it.